How you doing, Mom? It's so good to have you back on the show because by popular demand, you have become an icon on the 2KJ podcast. Look at you.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, and hello to everybody out there listening to us.
So I need to know where you see the playoffs heading. Like, you see, we got the top 5 teams in each conference, but what do you think are the top 3 teams?
Well, are we talking East or West?
Because personally, I would like to see where you're at with the East, because I think everybody knows where you at in the West, basically.
And how would they know that?
Because
they have to be inside me, right? Or something like that.
Pause.
My bad.
Anyway, the fact of the matter is people know that you're a huge Ja Morant fan.
Yes, I am. Ja is doing wonderful as always.
And he's definitely cooking, but...
Now, he's like one of the only teams that I can bet on. Oh, except the Suns.
Yeah, you definitely can win some money betting on the Suns, but not a lot because, you know, they're usually the favorites, so...
Yes.
But they definitely win. But on the East, if you look at the standings right now, the number 1 team is the Chicago Bulls. You know, Grandma happy about that. And number 2... The number 2 team is the Miami Heat. Any of those teams speaking to you right now?
No, I'm sorry. They're not really saying anything. I didn't realize we were having a conversation. I thought you were just throwing out different basketball teams. I thought we were going to try to name the top 3.
Yeah, well, my top 3 is obvious, so I just want to know what yours is.
Okay. I would go with the number 1, I would say Hawks. The Hawks, Trae Young has really been going off the jiggies or something like that.
Off the jiggy?
I don't know. You know,
interesting.
Whatever young people say these days. But
off the chain.
Off the chain. Okay,
Yeah.
We used to say chain too.
Cool.
But yeah, the Hawks definitely should be in number 1 on my side.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go with for number 2. I'm liking the 76ers.
Oh yeah, Joel Embiid is definitely out here fighting lions. So.
Yeah, that's debatable, but okay. Once again, a man's ego. We just don't want to mess with that, right?
Of course not.
All
And
right.
you know he's definitely one of the top contenders for MVP as well.
Yeah.
Got to bet on that as well. So.
Yeah, and then my third, I'm gonna have to. I don't really want to name this team, but I kind of like this team.
Okay.
KJ thinks it's his cousin, but you know it's all good. Well, let's go with the Cavaliers.
Darius Garland is family, bro. Mom, you know he family. Stop playing with us,
Okay,
man.
not your family.
But the Cavaliers, why the Cavs?
Oh, the Cavs have been really kicking butt lately.
Oh, yeah.
I have really been surprised by them. Not a team that I really go for. I mean, but, you know, I feel like anybody that's doing what they're supposed to do should get their props. So I'm going to name them as my third pick for the West.
The East.
The East.
Right.
Okay. And then on the West,
Okay.
we're going to stick with the Suns.
Of course.
I'm going to have to, I don't know if I want to bump Steph Curry out of number 2. Because I definitely got to make places for Ja Morant.
Of course. That's your favorite player.
Ja Morant is definitely my favorite player. But let's put him and Steph, the Warriors, in top 2 and 3. I'm not going to say which one I would put in number 2 and which one in 3. Because the 3 teams that are playing on the Eastern Coast are all extraordinary.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you thinking?
I think that the East for you is cap. Because I, honest to God, do not see a world where the Miami Heat, the Brooklyn Nets, and the Bulls don't factor into the final 3 teams.
I understand, but then we always have to remember that when it comes to picking the teams you really aren't that great. You're kind of a casual on those.
Are you
things.
calling me a casual on my own? Woman, Miss Lady, Mom, listen to me. That's disrespectful as heck. And the fact of the matter is, I don't believe the Cavs, the Sixers, or the Hawks have a chance to win the championship.
Well, you also like the Spurs, so therefore we know you don't have.
Excuse me.
You have
I
that.
love the Spurs. Don't ever get it
So
twisted.
we know
I'm a-
you have that casual mentality because the Spurs have.
You not about to sit up here and call me a casual mama. Nah, that's not working for me. First of all, I'm a Spurs fan to the day I die. If you cut my arm right now, I will bleed black and white.
And that's the problem because the black and white is not working for you right now.
Hey,
And they haven't been working since 2014.
we are rebuilding. We are rebuilding.